Hey guys, I want to talk about vulnerability and shame and kind of the cycle that we can get stuck in with shame when it comes to our weight loss journey and the different failures or failures we feel like we have and how that can can really hold us back sometimes. I want to talk about personally what happened for me last year. Was I gained all the weight that I had lost in 2015, which was 60 plus pounds. I gained it all back, and I was extremely stuck in a cycle of shame, and I desperately wanted to get out, but I didn't know how. So I just remember basically talking in circles. I mean, like almost nightly to my husband about where I was at, where I wanted to be, and just the shame that I felt from gaining the weight back. And, um, you know, we had a major move. We moved from Oregon to California, away from all our friends and family, and it was something we wanted. We were so excited about it, but we as a family, honestly, we lost our groove just totally once we moved. I stopped coaching. I was Beachbody coaching, and we have a special needs son. I was working with him a lot, still am, but it was just a challenging time and a real big transition. And if you're not prepared in a transition, you can just lose it. Like I lost my whole routine, and I didn't know how to get it back without coaching, because that's what I was used to. And I just didn't know how to make a new plan for myself. And that's why I slowly started gaining weight back. And then it got to a place where I was just so ashamed. I wanted to hide on Instagram, didn't want to share anything, personal, anything vulnerable. And then I got, back into binge eating again because of that shame. And I just let it take over and took it way too far, and something that I never intended. It just slowly happened. Anyways, I want to talk about how I kind of got out of that, and the hope that there is. Like, you don't have to live that way. You don't have to live in shame. And I think, especially those of us that maybe have lost weight before and have gained it back, I think that can be a huge factor of like not wanting to start again, because you just feel like, well, I'm going to fail anyways, or people are just going to watch me fail, and why do that again, But I had to like break free out of that, and it took a lot of prayer. It took a lot of verbally processing, with people close to me, to be able to work through it and come to a place where I'm like, I don't want this. I want freedom more than I want like where I'm at, and I'm not going to let this hold me back anymore. Like, I knew it was unhealthy. I knew it was really dumb to be stuck in this cycle, that I was creating because of fear of what people thought. And honestly, that's what it boiled down to. It's like being afraid of what people think of you, after restarting something that you felt like you were successful at. So anyways, it came down to a weekend, literally, in January, like the very 1st of January, where, I don't know, it was just this light bulb of like, I want freedom more. I want it more than the pain, than the shame, than the comfort of eating food, of binge eating food. It's, it's a false sense of comfort, and, I want my life back. So I just made a commitment and made a decision to give all that up and, pursue freedom and pursue health again, and not care what people think or the judgments that may come from people who've, been on this journey with me for the last 2 years. And even family. Like, I didn't want to see family because I'd gained so much weight. I mean, it was bad, like it affected my whole life. And now it's like I've found a new rhythm, and at first I wasn't feeling it. Like, I didn't know what to do. I just like, okay, just get back in the gym or start running. I didn't know, but it slowly came. And over the month, it's like I got a plan again, and I got into a groove again, and it happened, and it's like Sometimes you just have to start, and you don't know what you're doing. You don't even know maybe where you want to go, but you find your way and you find your reasons why you don't ever want to be in that place before. And I just want to encourage everybody, if you've been stuck in a cycle of shame, break out of it. It's not worth it to stay there. It's not worth it to care about what people think to keep you from living your best life. So I just encourage you today to really look inside and see where you want to be and where you don't want to be, and make a path forward and just start. Just go for it. You'll get nothing but love, I promise. That's what's happened with me, and it's been amazing. So thank you guys for watching this. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm Christine Getting Lean. That's my handle, and I'd love to have you follow along this journey. Bye.